Howdy, y'all. I know it's been several days and it's been those busy, but where the heck did my whole day go kind of days. It's been horrible weather here. How about we restart? Hi, I'm Jen, and welcome to Vlogtober, day 18. This will be day 16, 17, 18 all together. I'll tell you about the last few days. But it is been bad weather here. We have had crazy storms since Saturday night, maybe. We had another really bad round of them Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. It finally started letting up Tuesday afternoon, and yesterday we just had some brief showers. Today it looks like it kind of might want to rain, but I'm not sure it is. As much as we needed the rain before, the last month we have really gotten plenty, and at this point there's not a lot of places for the water to go. And as heavy as it was coming down, there have been flash floods and stuff. It's not that bad here. A couple hours to the west in the hill country, there is all kinds of crazy flooding, and it's still going on. They've got dams, spillways at the dams open, and trying to keep from sending too much downstream to flood other people while trying to keep the folks higher up from getting completely flooded as well. So, stay safe, folks. If it's raining, turn around. Don't drown. Former trauma nurse here telling you that. Don't go around the barricades. It's stupid, and somebody else has to put their life in danger to save yours. It's not that important. Wherever you're going is not that important. Turn around. Don't drive through standing water. Done my PSA. So, let's see. Tuesday or Monday night when I was talking to y'all, I was making the roast veggies to go with the carne guisada, to do it more of a dry stew instead of like a soupy, mushy. It was fantastic. It was a really great idea, and I will definitely do it again. Maybe add some other root vegetables in. I just did celery, potatoes, and carrots on Monday, but I could definitely see adding in some parsnips and beets and turnips, something like that, and do like a roasted root vegetable medley, and probably some onion too. It could definitely have used some roast onion in there. It would have been a nice little hint of additional sweetness. But it was really yummy, and we all enjoyed it. Then what did we do Tuesday? Oh yeah, we watched it rain mostly. Yeah. We finally got out of the house in the afternoon and went and had dinner with Grammy and went over to her house to play for a little while because Malcolm hadn't seen her in a few days. And then yesterday, so Wednesday, Malcolm and I went to Joann so that we could get the last few things we needed for Halloween costumes. So I think I mentioned the other day that I thought I had had enough leftover brown twill fabric to do his coat, and I did not. Oh, I went shopping one day too. It might have been Tuesday. Anyway, I went to Ulta and bought some conditioner with color, and it kind of leaves this all over purpley tint instead of the heavier purple color, and I think I like it. I've used it twice so far, and I like it. Also went to Carter and picked up these amazing pants with suspenders. And his little brown shirt came in today. Some of you I know are screaming, "Oh my God, your Malcolm is going to be Malcolm." Yes. He is going to be Captain Reynolds. So, went and picked up, we got over there and they had leather, and they're faux leather and faux suedes on sale. So we picked up some dark brown faux suede for his coat and some dark brown pleather for shoe covers that will look like tall boots when I get them done. and for the cuffs of his sleeves. So here's his little coat. Let's see if I can hold it up where you can see it. And it's not perfect, but it's a Halloween costume, so it doesn't need to like hold up forever. Although this is really, it was a good pattern. It was a simplicity pattern that was that's out of print, and I found it a few places on Etsy, and modified it a little bit. So it's this one, whatever that number is, 2526, and I modified it to look a little more brown coatish. It has a nice little vent in the back, so it'll be easy for him to walk. I just have to trim stuff up. And then I bought a really neat clasp that was on clearance that's got a toggle and two little leather triangles with a toggle and elastic between them, so to go right in the middle. So I think that'll go really well. And then I've got brown gloves coming from him for him, and he'll be just about done. I'm gonna work on his boots probably tomorrow. It's probably not gonna happen today. And then I've been trying to find for me a decent flight suit, work coveralls, something in green that weren't ridiculously expensive. Because I like dressing up with my boys. I always dressed up with my older one until, I don't know, he was fairly old, but we dressed up together for several years, and it was a lot of fun. And last year Malcolm and I did Top Gun. He had no idea we were dressing together, but we did. Last year was super simple and easy, and you can scroll back on Instagram and find pictures. So this year I decided I wanted to be Kaylee. Since I'm going to have him be Mel, I figured I would go as Kaylee, because Anara with your mom would be kind of weird. So, I was having trouble, and I couldn't find anything that wasn't like ridiculously priced. And this is a Halloween costume. I'm not going to wear it over and over again. I mean, I'll probably be Kaylee again at some point. But it's not something that I need to last forever and ever. So I looked on Simplicity's website before we went to Joanne yesterday and found this. And so I am going to modify, let's see, which one is it? Well, actually, any of them. It doesn't really matter. And do buttons on the front. It's got elastic, but I'm going to do buttons and make it sleeveless. And I guess this one's easier to see. And so it'll be more like a vest. And I'm not going to do the cuffed ribbons because she rolls hers up. So I'll roll them up and tack them so that I don't have to keep messing with them. But I didn't want it made out of like a heavy twill, whatever, because I need it to move some, because I'll be chasing a toddler the whole time. So we got to Joanne, and they had their solid knits on sale as well, and I had coupons. So I got this olive drab I don't even know. I looked it up. I looked at it yesterday while I was there, but I don't remember. But it's a good stretchy knit, and so it'll have lots of give and ought to be easy. And then she wears a bright pink shirt under hers most of the time, and it's just kind of a watercolory looking. Well, I decided I wanted to make things a little more my own. So I know I showed y'all this maybe on the podcast, and I think I mentioned, I don't remember what I said I was going to make with it, but I decided I'm going to do a long sleeve, slim fit raglan to go under. So it's kind of pink, but it'll be my own style as well. So that's what I'm up to today. And then last night we came home and I heated up some of the braised pork that I made last week and added some barbecue sauce to it and put it on toasted rolls and melted some cheese on it, and had a last minute hankering at like 4:30 in the afternoon for baked beans. And thank God for the Instant Pot, because I went from dry beans at 4:45-ish to dinner on the table with beans fully cooked at about 7 o'clock. So there's a picture on Instagram of them. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I am Playing with Needles. You can also find me on Ravelry as that, and there is a group on Ravelry as well for my podcast. It's Playing with Needles. All real hard, people. Anyway, I'm hoping to make sure to record on time tomorrow and get a little more sewing done, so I have a few other things to show you. But I'm going to enjoy this nice cooler weather that we're having all week long, and I'm going to drink some of my tea. It's David's tea in the peach Mai Tai, and it is in my apple cheeks mug. And I am gonna get working on cutting out my costume. So I hope y'all all have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.